Alright man, what's good you guys, what's good YouTube? We're back again with another reaction video, bro. This time we got a very special reaction, man. Astroworld finally dropped. Travis Scott actually has Astroworld for us, bro. So I'm very excited to listen to this because, bro, we have been waiting since 2016 for this album to drop. That's crazy. And it's finally here, man, so I'm excited for this. It's 17 tracks, bro. Definitely gonna be some bangers right here, my guy. But either way, I'm excited to listen to this. It's 58-minute song. I do enjoy Birds a lot, but Rodeo for me is like the best album he has in my opinion. But either way, I feel like this album's gonna be like that classic for Travis Scott, man. Astroworld, we have been waiting so much time. So I'm gonna get straight into it, man, because I've been talking already too much. So let's get right into this album right here, bro. We have heard Stargazing when it came to the snippets, and of course we did hear this track when it came to the trailer. Be sure to check the reaction for that one as well, bro. I did do a reaction to the trailer. That trailer was crazy, man. But let's just see how the track's gonna be over here. Stargazing once again. It's 4 minutes and 31 seconds long, bro. Let's see what happens, bro. Can't tell you how happy I am to actually see that Astroworld drop. Like, it felt like a myth or some shit, bro. Hey. Hey. I've heard the snippets for this track so many times that I was vibing to it way back, but to finally listen to the track is just amazing. Yeah, this track is a banger for sure, my god. Ever since the first time I heard it, so it's lit. The production is amazing on this track. You know, Travis Scott is amazing when it comes to his production, so I'm always interested in seeing his transitions and overall his sound, how it's gonna be. Told you it was gonna happen, the transition right here. Okay, so it's a different beat and everything, so let's see what actually happens over here with his flow too. But the beat sounds pretty quick. It's like a fast flow beat, fast pace. Hey.
Okay, I've been up for some days, I ain't got time to lay. Just to drown out all these thoughts, I try to kind of things. If I take you to my past, you will be traumatized. The dolls, I bring it back, it was a still a fade. Before no condos, baby girl, she played the tourist guide. Got the keys into my city, now she notarized. Got new money, got new problems, got new enemies.
That was a perfect transition right there.
Stage diving out the nosebleeds. And she hit that book of sugar till her nose bleed. Thousand shit forever, she on both knees.
I like this flow a lot. This flow is pretty good, bro.
This right here is astronomical. I see you picked up on my ways, I feel responsible. They're trying to say that all my problems is improbable.
Alright, man, this is definitely a perfect start for this album right here, man, because Stargazing, we have been hearing this track for a very long time when it came to the snippets. So actually listening to the complete track, seeing the transition it has to a different beat, that beat was amazing too. So we have like a slower type of pace when it came to the original Stargazing on track. Now when it comes over here to the transition, I mean, it's just a fast-paced flow for him, for Travis. And bruh, that was really good. This was a really good start right there, man. I want to see what actually happens over here with Carousel, because Stargazing so far, that's an A+ right there, bruh. I'm just excited for this, bro. I can't even express how excited I am for this album, man. So let's just see what happens over here. Number 2, Carousel. Stargazing so far, very good track, man. 3 minutes over here.
What's the crack? You already
Let's
know
check the
who it
song
is.
out, bro.
Freight train
Carousel.
Astroworld is manifesting, you understand? I'm the dean of this earth. I got
Parked the days in, ain't taking no days in. Yeah. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. Busting the lights out soon as we came in. Yeah. What are they talking about? What is pertaining? Brand new, this new place I got to. New world, new sky.
This track is very smooth, bro. Surprisingly, the way it started.
Icy cold, it is so icy cold. Yeah. Mixing the water with cheese is making the money get mold. Yeah. Trying to be like gang, you better go get it in vogue.
Bro, so far the first 2 tracks, Travis is flowing perfectly. And it has some substantial lyrics too on the track.
This is at home, right down the street from Alamo. Business eyes don't mean it moving slow, even though speed. But they so, I'm a new species that swings on the road. Don't breathe, jealous boat. Got springs like a toe, suffer free in the toe. Suck it drown like brown white diamond.
I just noticed that's definitely on Frank Ocean right there, bro. His voice. I just noticed that, like, cause you don't see the features right here. Damn, the way he used the auto-tune for Frank right there was interesting, cause the mixing sounds very good, and overall, you know, the vocals from Frank are always perfect. So definitely fits perfectly right here for this track, man. That's amazing right there.
When caught 2 wings. Time to scrape up the stage 2 wings.
Just hearing Travis say it's lit while Frank is singing, like, that's perfect.
Brand new, this new place I got to. Too flash, keep the flash minimal. Bitch, I'm too cold, see my breath visible.
Yeah, these vocals from Frank are nice, man. Like, these vocals definitely very good. They work perfectly with the mixing. But yeah, overall his voice was amazing and worked perfectly with the production that Travis Scott had on this track. And overall the mixing was interesting with his voice too, cause it's like that auto-tune type of vibe. But you know, Frank Ocean always has very good vocals, man. So that was definitely another track that's definitely very good. We're already 2 for 2 right here, man. So this album, man, I could just tell like it's gonna be very good, bro. I could just tell, man. Let's just get to this 3rd track right here. It's a bit longer, 5 minutes and 13 seconds on Sicko mode. Let's see how it is, man. Let's see if it has some other features too, because since I can't tell, I don't really know if it has features or not. I just recognize the voice from Frank.
Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know.
That's Drizzy. Hey. This is gonna be a banger. Gonna be a banger for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, hold up. For some reason, this is giving me vibes from Company. From If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. When it comes to Drake, I don't know, because it feels like that melodic type of instrumental right there. Bro, this is gonna be a banger for sure. I'm gonna be replaying this for sure.
Gone on you with the pick and roll. Young Flame, he in Sicko mode.
Ooh. What happened right there? The switcher.
Make this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. In my old town, the doctor knows. 2 4 hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm cracking switch, it was the news. Someone said,
bro, hold up.
someone said.
So that's another feature right there, because Drake was at the start. Sounds like Sway Lee. But this beat is nasty, damn. This beat is nasty.
Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function.
And Travis really doesn't fail when it comes to production, man.
We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean, it's just a pool. Now I gotta open, it's just a ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Someone said, shorty face, Tommy out the.
Bro, there's so much transitions over here on this track. No wonder it's like 5 minutes and 12 seconds on. Now Drizzy's gonna come back into the track. That's crazy. What's gonna happen?
13 hours till I land, have me out like a light, like a light, like a light. Slept
damn.
on the flight.
This track is crazy, man. This track is crazy for sure.
7 minutes, shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I'm baggage in my ice. Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like. Yeah.
This track is crazy, man. This track is
Lost my
insane.
respect. You not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I didn't have a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Have me out like a light, 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 like a light. Yeah, it's absolute. Yeah, I'm back with Boo.
So many different type of flows, so many different type of productions, man.
They jumping off no parachute. Yeah, shorty in the back, she say she working on the blues. Yeah, ain't about to be mama, couple Forbes, got these other bitches shook. Yeah,
This is crazy, bro. Motherfucker, I'm tripping right now. Like, what? This is crazy. Bro, this is definitely damn, I don't know what to say. Like if this is the best track so far, but because Stargazing is amazing. Carousel, like I said, it was very good too. Damn, Sicko mode is crazy, man. No wonder it's so long because it has so many different type of transitions. At the start, we had Drizzy, like overall, some a melodic type of beat. Like it wasn't like with any snares or hi hats. It was just him flowing right there. Then it has a transition with Travis Scott and what appears to be Sway Lee, if I'm not mistaken, because it definitely sounds like his vocals. Once again, I can't tell because I don't see the features right here. But that's crazy because it was just so many type of productions overall. Great flows, great lyrics when it comes to the type of sound he's going right here with his track. So far with these 3 tracks, he hasn't missed at all, man. That was a very good track, and overall the way it ended too. That was a really good track, man. Let's see what actually happens over here with R.I.P. Screw. 3 minutes and 6 seconds, man. 4th track from Astroworld. See what happens, bruh. What you got for us, Travis? So far, you haven't disappointed. We've been waiting for 2 years, and this album right here is amazing, man. Ooh. That beat is kind of subtle right there.
Rest in peace, screw like man. This is tonight, we take it slow. Just a
This track is interesting, man, because it definitely switched the pace completely compared to the other 3 tracks. It feels kind of less energetic, but overall the chill vibe from the instrumental and overall the slow pace when it came to Travis and the production too was very interesting. I did enjoy this track a lot, but I definitely have to hear this track more because I feel like I'm missing something from it. But I like the chill vibe it has. It's very interesting to see how the pace completely changed when it came to the 3 first tracks compared to this one right here, R.I.P. Screw. So let's see what actually happens over here with the 5th track, Stop Trying to Be God. So far these other the 4 tracks have been amazing. Definitely want to see what happens over here with the album for the other tracks, man. We're already at the 5th track. So far this album is amazing, bro, for sure. No complaints, man. For the amount of time we waited, I have 0 complaints, man. The way the background vocals say Stop Trying to Be God is interesting.
After 2 you get a hooker price. Stripper never worked a 9 to 5. Still can see it coming down your eye. Cause they did not create commandments. Hustle always make it bad.
He said they did not create commandments. So, damn. Bro, who are you talking about right here?
The signal's not for what you can be. Stop trying to be God.
Hey. Ooh. Has so many different type of sounds, man. This has a lot of different sounds, man.
You can win a trophy or a black but never turn your back on it. Cause they did not create commandments.
Nope.
Hustle always make it fast. Attorney, she say she love to really burn me.
Those sounds right there, that one specifically, it adds such a layer, different dynamic to the track. Kind of sounds like James Blake for some reason.
Is it too long since the last open conversation?
Is that James Blake for real? Man, I wish I knew. The vocals are amazing though. You see how many transitions the track has, man? Every track is like a different type of layer, bro. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy. Alright, man, so this track right here, Stop Trying to Be God. Overall, the theme was very interesting. The different type of sounds they had, the different type of overall aesthetics, if you could say it like that, when it came to the production was amazing. Like, it just feels like every track right here so far has different type of layers and different type of switch ups and paces to the tracks overall. So it's amazing to see how dynamic the album is so far, just in 5 tracks, man. It feels like it has a lot of substance when it comes to the production overall. So it's very interesting to see how Travis has managed right there the instrumentals and overall the tone for the album so far, man. Let's see what actually happens over here with the 6th track. No Bystanders is the name of this track, man. So far it's 3 minutes and 38 seconds long. So let's see what actually happens over here with the 6th track, man. I have 0 complaints so far from this album, bro. It's amazing, honestly. It's just crazy, man.
Can't believe whatever I'm saying.
Nope.
And they know whenever I land. The party never ends. In a motel laying on my sand. I'm trying to get revenge. You be all out of love in the end. Can't win no video dance. Make my own rules. I really don't pick, I just choose. I don't set picks, I just shoot. Chopping get screwed. I told her it's view, I'll beat out. Niggas trying to move on the sky and move that deep. Trying to run down shit steep. Gotta act the fool with the squad, next city, no sleep. Back to the 713. Spent 10 hours on this flight, man. Yeah. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Anthony ain't yourself. She said I got a nigga. I said I ain't gon' tell. $5 pounds, so it ain't no scale. I'm sick of the trainers. Can't believe whatever I'm seeing. And they know whenever I land. Had a line around my end, turned them into M's. Why you tryna make them in fire? You can't see my sons. Like the light don't hit their side. In the function, in the fry. It's a strive, it's not a drive. When they open wide.
Alright, man, this track is very, very energetic, very aggressive when it came to the Fuck the Club Up. Overall, the chorus was very exciting too. Like, just felt like it had a lot of energy, a lot of bounce to it, the track. And when it came to Travis, his flow right here is one of the best flows, definitely from all the tracks. Like, I just enjoyed how it felt like he just kept spitting and spitting and flowing overall through the track, like effortless. So overall, this track right here is very good, man. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the chorus a lot. Fuck the Club Up. So let's see what actually happens over here with Skeletons, number 7. It's actually a short track. Maybe it's an interlude. I'm not sure of that. But either way, it's 2 minutes and 26 seconds on, bruh. Let's see what happens over here with the 7th track, man. What you got for us right here, Travis? Some other bangers. Some smooth vibes right here. This sounds very, very smooth. Those vocals sound like the Weeknd right there.
We just rock Coachella, I gave her half of the check. It was good sex, I don't permit you to the net. Expect sex, if she take her titties out. Do you expect checks?
Hold up, right there, that flow, it feels like some Kanye type of flow. The way he's just flowing through this track is interesting. Like, and those background vocals at the start, they definitely did sound at times like the Weeknd. So it's interesting. This track right here, it's only 2 minutes and 26 seconds on, but I like the way it sounds a lot. This track right here is very interesting.
First visit, I gave her a pearl necklace. Next visit, I'ma need your girl naked. Took a church visit, you know, cause the world hectic.
That's definitely a good way. I just feel like I'm floating listening to this track the wrong way. Man, Travis, how you gonna have like the shorter track on the entire album? How you gonna have the shorter track on the entire album be the track of where the Weeknd is, bro? Like, come on, man. You gotta give me some more Travis Scott and Weeknd. Production right here overall was very good, but you gotta give me some more of that collaboration right there, bro. That was an amazing track though. I felt like I was floating for some reason. Like, overall the production felt kind of gospel. The tone of the track was interesting, the way he did use the voice in the mixing for the Weeknd right there. So good job from Abel. terrific job when it came to overall the production for Travis Scott, and overall I did enjoy Travis Scott on this track also, man. I mean, there's not a track I don't like right here on this album so far, bro. Seriously, like, there's not a track I don't like. So Wake Up right here, bro. Let's see how this track's gonna be. It's over 3 minutes. Number 8, man. Let's see what happens right here. Some acoustic sounds right here. What you got for us right here, Travis? Did I not say, damn, you gotta give me some more collaborations, Travis Scott and The Weeknd? Automatically, the next track has The Weeknd, bro. So that's interesting to see that. It just overall happens when you ask for it, it happens, man. Because definitely, I enjoy seeing, bro, those are like my favorite artists. Travis Scott, The Weeknd, and Drake are like my favorite artists, man. So overall, this track right here has to be a banger for sure. Let's see what happens with the vocals. Hey. Perfect vocals right there.
Please don't wake me up, I feel it creeping. Controlling how you move a lucid dreaming.
Hey. That was interesting.
I never look. Looking back, how things came back around. Guess I was up. Burn the bread and then we burn the town.
Hey. 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 Hey.
I can make your Mondays even better like The Weeknd.
Ooh.
Won't you spread out on the sheets? Pussy so good under my feet.
That's definitely a different voice right there. Who's that? If you notice, the mixing is different right here. It sounds more natural for The Weeknd compared to the first part. Track is amazing. That was an amazing track too, bro. Just feels like every track is good so far. It's crazy. So that was Wake Up, man. Like I said on the previous track, I was hoping for more collaborations when it came to The Weeknd and Travis Scott. And immediately, the next track, Wake Up, has The Weeknd and Travis Scott in it. So I'm definitely happy that happened. Just like a surprise right there for me, bro. Because overall, those are my favorite artists when it comes to Travis Scott. His music is amazing to me. When it comes to the vocals overall from The Weeknd, my favorite vocals for him. Trilogy days, overall the mixtape days, but I definitely enjoy Beauty Behind the Madness, and I definitely enjoyed Stargazing, like I said previously on some other reactions, man. So let's see what actually happens over here with 5% Tint. Great tracks when it came to The Weeknd on the features for Skeletons, which felt like an interlude. Probably an interlude for the track Wake Up. So great tracks overall right there with The Weeknd, man. But let's see what actually happens over here on the 9th track. 5% Tint is the name of the song. 3 minutes and 16 seconds long, so let's see what actually happens over here, man.
The info.
Hey.
Took it to the end zone from the end zone. No, I love the smoke, you love the lick mode.
Hey.
Wanna hit the jack, then what you call for? Fancy, and I still don't like shit fancy. I'm blaze feeling real chancy. The outside really trying to hand me. Who's that creeping through my window?
Hey.
Before you come outside, I got you. I love the smoke, you love the lick mode. Wanna hit the jack, then what you call for? All that out your lip shit, that ain't called for. Mix my cup and twist one up, I love that right.
This beat is so bouncy overall. I do enjoy the flow right here. So the track is called 5% Tint because I'm imagining it means when it comes to overall the tint on the window. That's just me guessing over here. Bruh, another great track right here. It had like a cinematic experience overall. Just felt amazing the way the track just gave you different type of vibes. Like each track has a different type of layer and different type of vibe. And it just feels like the same thing that happened with Rodeo and even with Birds when it came to that experience you overall get when it comes to Travis Scott albums. It's like a cinematic experience, different type of layers, different type of sounds. So let's see what actually happens over here with this track that says NC-17. So I'm expecting this to be like an explicit type of track. It's only 2 minutes and 37 seconds long, but let's see what actually happens over here, man. It's gonna be an explicit track right here. Hey, 21.
Hit the club and swap the hoes I came with. Straight up. Don't you come outside, we on that gang shit. I done got so rich, I Saint Laurent my dogs now. Straight up. Earrings cost a quarter, certified by GIA. If it's by my baby.
21's flow right here is nasty, bro.
Yo,
So on this track right here, definitely the standout part was 21 Savage with his flow, because I wasn't expecting that overall, but definitely when it says NC-17 and when it's like an explicit type of track, 21 Savage is like the perfect artist for having a track like that. So it was an interesting vibe with the flow from 21 Savage. It was definitely the standout part on this track. Overall, not bad production once again. I mean, listen, does Travis Scott miss when it comes to production, bro? Because over here, this album sounds perfect so far. You have a lot of banger tracks, even surprising tracks when it came to the gospel type of vibes that I did feel when it came to Skeletons, that Weeknd interlude. What I feel like is an interlude, because for some reason it's very short, but overall you get a good experience with Wake Up as well. So right here, once again, back to the track NC-17. Great flow from 21 and from Travis also, man. So Travis, you're not disappointing at all, bro. Astrothunder is the next track. 2 minutes and 23 seconds on. Let's see what actually happens over here with the 11th track, man. Let's see what happens, bro.
Seem like the life I feed. Seem like the life I feed is a little distant, yeah.
That voice
like
is
the life I need. Seems like the life I need is a little distant, yeah. But hands on why they tryna reach. I can't even get that deep. Told you I don't teach, yeah. Practice on, no never preach. Practice on, no never preach. Feels like the life I need, yeah. Feels like the life I need is a little distant, yeah.
This track was very smooth overall. Interesting type of voice mixing once again when it came to Travis vocals with this verse. But there's so many different type of tracks on this album, damn, like you get every different type of style from Travis right here, bro. Let's see the next track, Yosemite, 2 minutes and 30 seconds on, number 12. Damn, well, we're already more than halfway through the album, bro. 2 years in the making, ever since 2016, but it's finally here, man.
Couple Rolex, shine like the sun, you truly blessed. You told me take them, you make look more like I hoop with these jets. This is on me, got my Gucci shirt wet. Put it in my bag, don't get used to these rats. Down, where they sold, checks on the streets. Take number 4, send her on feet, put it on toes. Take it with me, give me a dose. Cover with angels that's watching my soul. Check out a bed.
And that flow is nasty right there. But that flow is nasty right there, like damn. That was a very good flow right there, bro. So many different type of flows right there.
You selling run on my best and my chest. She not a dress, clean up a mess. I eat a flesh, you know the rest. Count up 100, couple Rolex. Shine like the sun, you truly blessed. You told me text, when these good boy like I Uber to Jesse. Yes, it's on me, got my Louis shirt wet. The boss man, I keep catching the dance. Go to cool fast when they hit with an S.
Very interesting, this track, like I said, PVC Yosemite. I did enjoy the flow overall from Travis and the other artists. For some reason, it did sound like Nav at one point, like at the last part of the track. But I'm really not sure like who the other artist was. I really do wish like I could see the features, man. But either way, that track was really good, man. But anyway, man, let's see what actually happens over here with the number 13 track. Can't Say, 3 minutes and 18 seconds on. If I have to pick like my favorite track, honestly, still I really am in doubt because there's so many good tracks, man. So let's just see what actually happens over here with Can't Say, bruh.
Smoking hella weed, I'm on the alcohol. Shawty lick me clean the way she suck me up. I keep 2 O's in my bed, I got them turning now. What would you gotta take a long drive up the hill? Get too heavy, move like Navy SEALs. I'm too heavy, think I need to live. Chicago, baby, she just wanna drill.
Hey, who was that? Doesn't really matter though, damn. Good vocals right there. Damn, that flow is crazy. I don't even know who the artist was, but that was a crazy flow right there too, bro. This is a banger, bro. This is a banger for sure. So this is a standout track for me because I really did enjoy this track a lot. It's probably gonna be my favorite tracks. Honestly, it's like every track is my favorite track right now, bro, because the album mentality is good. But either way, this track right here is really, really good. I don't even know who the artist was. Honestly, I really have to see the features, man, because I really, really wish I did know like who was featured on each track. I'm just like trying to guess. 2 minutes and 57 seconds on, bro. Number 14. Then we're at Butterfly Effect. Number 15. I did listen to that song, of course, before. Great track also, man. Just see the video too, has some interesting visuals. But let's see what actually happens over here with Who What, bro. This album is it's probably gonna be album of the year for this one, for sure, bro.
They talking shit about who will win and why. I'm alive, just took one to revive. Keep that vibe when we show up and collide. Was talking Frenchies, but she thinking Ocean Prime. No, she keep her open.
I thought it felt like the Alice were from Quavo for a minute.
I don't open up, but don't she open mine. Open up your eyes, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the countdown till I slide. Walking rhymes, how I grew up on my side. Ain't no fix, just 100 acres wide. We did some things out on the ways that we can't speak. All I know it was Obama on repeat. I don't think these things I took is helping me. Never make excuses. It was time to move it. It was God in the ocean.
Told you it's gonna be Quavo for sure.
They were trying to use.
Hey, so it's not just Quavo. I feel like this album's gonna do perfect when it comes to the streams, bro. And overall, it's gonna chart really high because there's a lot of good tracks right here, man. That was definitely another track that was very good. I did notice the ad-libs when it came to Migos ad-libs, like Cash and all that type of stuff, so you could definitely tell that it's gonna be with the Migos. At first I thought it was just gonna be Quavo, but it wasn't just Quavo, bro. So really good track right there. Once again, let's see what actually happens over here with Butterfly Effect. 3 minutes and 11 seconds. We have listened to this track previously. Honestly, we have listened to this track previously, so I'm gonna skip this one and see what actually happens with Houston Fornication because I did listen to this track many times. You probably have already heard it, man. So let's just see what actually happens over here with Houston Fornication. Number 16, the Butterfly Effect is really good, bro. 3 minutes and 38 seconds on.
They getting paid, yeah. Handing out the E to the entertainment, yeah. You know on the side is popping in his game. Riding through the beds, get a kiss, then she leave me. I just want the piece, still Lambo over Mercedes, yeah.
Hey, you see the way the flow right there is kind of faster.
That's my neck. I've been living paranoid, watch your step. Ain't never free and never let y'all, man. We always forget, but don't forget easily. Call my phone off so they can never reach me. The Eastland on the West, we gon' make that shit pop, bust it for a check. Call the plays, link the squad, we gon' make it cash. Girl off the network and up the net. I stop watches for the game, protect the set. Had to move up off my block and to finesse, yeah. Just keep dropping. We always forget, but don't forget easily. Call my phone off so they can never reach me. Life is just a maze going through my phases.
I really don't have any complaints, man. This is the last track, Coffee Bean. 3 minutes and 29 seconds on, man. Let's see what happens with Coffee Bean. Houston Fornication was really good. Let's see what happens with the last track, man. Over here, I can't believe we're actually finishing Astroworld, bro.
Trust me, you'll be mad too. Shawty, we can be mad cool. Just send me your anything guys do. Your family told you I'm a bad mood. I've been going through a lot behind this past 10. Yeah. Back at the coffee line, back. Yeah, back at the bathroom line. No matter how many tickets your torso, you feel it's deep in your torso. Feel like someone's reading your horoscope. Some shit no VOP. Alimony and fees. That's all you can see. To give bad news. I'm just bad
Very, very different type of production right here compared to the other tracks for the ending, man. So interesting to see he ends it this way. Travis, you really, really stepped your game up right here with this album, man. I feel like this is going to be the album that's going to be like the classic for Travis. With so much hype that it had, so much anticipation, Travis delivers this album right here. It's amazing. With the production, with the flows, with the artists, the features are all great. Really, like, who's going to complain about this album, man? Because I feel like I'm not going to complain about this album at all, really. I really can't complain at all, man. We waited so much time for this album, and I really can't complain, man. I feel like this album's going to last for a very long time in people's memories. They're going to enjoy overall the production on this album. It's just going to be banging type of tracks. Because listen, this is definitely, of course, trap music, but I feel like this is going to last because this is a different type of, like, you can tell the production is very, very high quality. Overall, you can tell it's been, like, put a lot of effort into it. It feels like an album that has actually been worked on for 2 years. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's probably going to be a 10 out of 10 for me afterwards when I just keep listening to it, but I really don't have any complaints. I'm like actually being genuine and honest, bro. So I don't know what people are saying if they did enjoy the album or not, but I'm gonna check that out for sure. But for me, at least, this definitely actually like exceeded my expectations, if you could say it like that too. Subscribe for some other reactions, man. Recommend some other videos down in the comments as always. And I'm out, bro. This was crazy, man. This is gonna be the album of the year for sure, bro.